Good morning, friends. Let love flow. This is a theme for our first 5 for 5 offering, One Great Hour of Sharing. One Great Hour of Sharing supports projects around the world that create opportunity and empower communities. Through global partnerships, your offerings promote food security, enable health and wellness programs, support educational and vocational training, and provide access to clean, safe water. Let love grow in Nicaragua. Imagine not knowing where your next meal will come from. Imagine working hard to produce crops to feed your family and earn a living while constantly battling the effects of climate change. Imagine all the obstacles farmers face to get their crops to harvest and then to market. Imagine all these things happening at once. Your gifts through One Great Hour of Sharing will help farmers continue to build a sustainable life without hunger or thirst as they learn new ways to produce food and income. Let love flow through springs of clean water. Han and her mother live in a poor rural village about 135 miles northwest of Vietnam's capital, Hanoi. Han had no idea what a toilet was. Where she lives, people still use fields, bushes, and streams as their bathrooms. This situation is all too common in many places in rural Vietnam and across Southeast Asia. In September of 2018, latrine and water supply improvements were brought to Han's school. Since then, Han and her friends have had an exciting time experiencing modern latrines and clean water taps. And these conveniences lead to better hygiene and ultimately better health. For people living in Kenya's Marsabit County, hunger and thirst were a daily concern, as water scarcity is a huge problem in this arid desert region. Women had to walk 12 miles with the heat beating down on them, 12 miles of carrying 5-gallon containers to retrieve water, and then rolling those containers back home. Even when they found precious sources, the water they brought home was contaminated, often making their families sick. Between illness and the sheer amount of time it took every day to find water, families were caught in a vicious cycle of increasing hunger and poverty. One Great Hour of Sharing and their partners drilled a solar-powered borehole well and installed a water system. Today, 2,800 community members use this kiosk, and it also serves 2 schools, the local livestock market, and a health care center. How far are you willing to go so that people in water-scarce regions no longer need to walk 12 miles to receive God's promise of a life without hunger or thirst? The journey begins with One Great Hour of Sharing. With your gifts, we let love flow like new well water to a thirsty village for crops, for cooking, for life. Let your love flow. One Great Hour of Sharing offering will begin next Sunday, and if you mail a check, please make it out to Emmanuel and One Great Hour of Sharing on the memo line. Thank you.